For over 2,300 years, philosophers have emphasized on one point, that learning how to think is the key to the all-round development of a child. Over the last decade, educational research has caught up with this philosophy. Research has time and again proven that holistic thinking significantly improves not only academic performance, but also the 21st century skills, which are the key educational goals of today. Not just one-time thinking, but making this a habit is important to have lasting outcomes. Creating classrooms which make holistic thinking a habit has become a necessary focus for every school today. So progressive educators across the world are already adopting thinking-centered learning solutions. And in India, forward-thinking educators, parents, and children from 600 schools have said,
Bye-bye classroom. Hello think room.
say hello to Chrysalis Think Room. Chrysalis has transformed over 12,000 classrooms to think rooms. Shall we now walk into Think Room 3B? In the 21st century, getting every child's attention could be a challenge even for the best of teachers. Think Room is designed to engage and involve every child through the 40 minutes of a period. Every child in a Think Room proudly owns the Chrysalis Studios for subjects. The child-centric studio replaces passive textbooks. It is designed based on 3 well-researched pedagogic frameworks from Chrysalis. Let us look at how the 4 facets of thinking come to life in a Think Room.
Let us do a simple activity to prove that air occupies space.
The Look Deep component enables meta-thinking by making every child think critically. This helps them understand and apply the concept learnt.
What do you understand from this? Air occupies space. Very good. Yes. Shall we move on to the next activity? What is this?
Look within.
Okay.
Let's see a Look Within exercise. Look Within promotes meta-thinking by making every child reflect on a concept.
Now can you see the thin lines on the board? Are you like a breeze, or a gale, or a storm? Think.
The teacher has chosen to use the Think Room walls to do this exercise. Shine has written that she's a breeze because it is very soft wind like her. Erica thinks she's like a gale because she is so silent and angry. Can you imagine children reading and learning from each other's responses during lunch breaks? This also makes them understand their classmates better.
The first year in 3rd standard, the child can come up with their own answer, but they don't know how to write it, or their thinking capacity. They used to look at me because usually they were practiced like the teacher will write it on the board and the child will be waiting for the answer. But in Chrysalis, in 3rd standard, only for 2 minutes, and then they wanted to give their own answer. Even for some weak students, if I write it on the board, they will say, "Ma'am, can I write my own answer?" So that is the transformation I think. That is what is Chrysalis.
Usually in other books it will be like the content will be there as a heading, but in Chrysalis it is not like that. Like say cheese, and then you are what you eat, and your invisible friend. Everything the child cannot understand the topic related is only after fully they finish their content with all their look deep, look around and everything. So and the other thing is like it is a transformation for the children actually, and this curriculum also focus on teachers empowerment too, where we cannot think apart from this Chrysalis content. And I think something new it will be there in the companion, or it will be in look around or in look deep. Somewhere it will be there where they are fully like we are equipping actually. So it is a holistic development of the children.
The 600 Spaces for Expression is a unique innovation. which lets children answer questions in their own way. This makes children learn without fear.
One person is resembling an area and one person is resembling one perimeter. Okay? So now imagine what will they talk to each other.
Let's look at a few children's answers. Area and perimeter introduce themselves.
Where are you?
I'm inside you. I have a large space to live.
I have the border of the space to live.
Let's look at Santosh's answer. Beautiful, isn't it? A teacher can find out if a child has understood the concept or not just by looking at these responses. This is a great formative assessment opportunity for the teacher.
Any two objects usually fill with air.
With look around, children relate the concept they have learnt in school to the world around them. The Chrysalis Studio triggers each of the 4 facets of thinking multiple times in every lesson. In a year, every child systematically practices each of the 4 facets of thinking at least 400 times. This makes meta-thinking every child's habit. Did you notice the buzz link in the studio lessons?
Do you want to puzzle at home today?
Buzzle is a first of its kind innovation in educational technology. Buzzle is a personalized assessment app which is integrated with the studio lessons. Buzzle has 18 digital learning experiences and digital assessments for a child to learn at home. As the child buzzles, it provides parents with personalized skill report and outcome report, which helps them discover their child.
So the classroom ambience, it stays there for around 15 days, really brings about a great impact on the children, and they will not forget what they have learned at all.
Think rooms. The think rooms are a different, different kind of learning atmosphere. It gives a different kind of learning atmosphere. It's not the normal one. It's not the rote memory, or it's not the normal kind of even the value-added learning or the playway method, or so many things that other schools or other people keep telling. But this think room is entirely different. The think room creates something definitely bigger for the child. Even a small aspect of learning makes a huge impact on the child's learning capacities, and this learning capacity helps them to keep on moving forward. Okay, that's what I totally admire about the think room and Chrysalis. So this made me to take it up. I said nothing will go again, nothing will change my mind. It has to be Chrysalis and it's India.
Educators, as professionals, seek to contribute their best to our society in diverse ways. Educators in our 600 partner schools have experienced an immense sense of fulfillment as they partnered Chrysalis Think Room to be a part of our nation's contribution to true forward-thinking education.